Thank you for joining us again on XY Spark, where we believe that there is a spark in you. I'm Rolando, and I'm happy to share with you again from our series entitled Reaching Your True Potential. Now, if you can remember that we already spoke about from numbers 1 through 6 of ways that you can reach your true potential. And today I wanted to continue this series by talking to you about some other valuable pointers about ways that you can reach your true potential. So here's point number 7. If you are going to reach your true potential, you have to be willing to let go of bad habits. Yes, I did say it, bad habits. You know, anything that is done excessive can become destructive. Did you catch that? Anything that is done excessive can become destructive. I want you to understand that anything it is that you're doing that you find is excessive, it eventually is going to destroy you. It's going to destroy me. Okay? And so you have got to start making some conscious efforts about ways that you are going to kick those bad habits. In my own life, I had some bad habits. I had some things that I used to do that if I were to tell you in this medium, you probably won't believe me. But I had to make some positive decisions about how I'm going to kick that bad habit. What is your bad habit? Could it be that you're using substances excessively? Alcohol, drugs. Many persons now, because marijuana, for example, has been legalized, people are overusing marijuana now, not recognizing that it will take an impact on your ability to function. So if you are doing it excessive, it's going to eventually become destructive in your life. Okay, so you have got to decide whether it's going to be the excessive use of things like marijuana or you living your best life. Some of us, we struggle with other substances like alcohol, for example. Are you using anything excessive? What would it look like for you to challenge yourself this week to say, hey, I'm going to see if I can drink less or drink none at all? In my own past, I used to use alcohol a lot. Okay, yes, I used to use alcohol a lot. But I came to the realization that I don't need it. And I'm going to tell you, it's been over 20 years now that I haven't put even one taste of it to my mouth. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Okay, so I want you to recognize and understand here that if you're going to reach your true potential, you have to be willing to let go of bad habits. Here's my next point. If you are going to reach your true potential, you have got to change your mindset. Change your mindset. Okay? Don't look at the weeds that are growing around you, but look at the sunshine that's above you. Are you hear me, guys? Don't look at the weeds that surround you, but look at the sunshine that's above you. Sometimes when I watch these documentaries, I always tend to be fascinated. Even sometimes when you go hiking on the trail, if you go in BC, if you go to places in Alberta, you see some trees. They are so tall. Okay, but when you look around them, you see a lot of weeds and shrubs and things running, but it does not stop those trees from growing because they keep aiming for the sun. They keep aiming for the sky. You need to change your mindset, okay? And aim high. Think big. I love that book. I read that book years ago, Think Big. It changed my life because we have to change our mindset. We have to change our thinking. We have to start doing something differently. Okay? In my own life, I've had my challenges. I've had to change my mindset. Okay? I have to look at the way I'm doing things. I had to challenge myself to do things differently when it appeared as if uh, this is it for me. Okay, I had to seek to look beyond those areas and remember that if I'm going to reach my true potential, I've got to change my mindset. Here's my next point: learn to live in the moment. We worry a lot about things that we can't do anything about. Okay, we need to learn to live in the moment. We need to remember that yesterday is history, tomorrow is just a dream, but today is reality. You've got to recognize that you have no control over yesterday or tomorrow. You only have control over what is going to happen now. Okay? And so you have got to learn to live in the moment. Enjoy the moment. Celebrate the moment. Allow your mind and your body to become one with your present reality. Okay? Don't try to live beyond your means. Don't try to live ahead of yourself. Here's something that I want you to reflect on and I want you to remember. Each time you try to live in your past or you try to live in the future, you rob yourself of the joy of living in the now. Okay? You don't need to take your past and make it your present reality. Your past is already history. So every time you find that you're getting into that place where you're sort of being challenged to live in the past or live in the future, just remember, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is just a dream. But today is reality. So I want to encourage you today and reiterate for you the 3 points that's going to help you as much as is possible. Okay? And remember the 3 points that I spoke about today. Point number 1 that I spoke about today, okay, is letting go of bad habits. Letting go of bad habits. Okay? Remember that anything that is done in excessive rather is destructive. Anything that is done excessive is destructive. And the second one that I mentioned today is this: change your mindset. Okay? Don't look at the weeds, don't look at the shrubs, don't look at the thorns around you, okay? But look at the sun above you. Okay, and the more you focus on the sunshine, is the more you will grow, is the more you will progress. Okay, and the last point that I mentioned today is this: learn to live in the now. Learn to live in the moment. Okay, remember, yesterday is history, tomorrow is just a dream, but today is reality. Live in your reality. Okay, and when you learn to do that, I guarantee you that you will find that some changes will occur. And so, in the meantime, this is Rolando with XY Spark, where I continue to reiterate that we believe that there is a spark in you. Talk to you real soon.